Courtney Enders here, and we are back with another Road to Bradenton for the Pro Superstar Shootout. And I've got the man of the Pro Stock Class category right here. Aaron Stanfield had an awesome year in NHRA, but we're not here to talk about that. First things before we dive into this event, some of the people may not know who Aaron Stanfield, the man, is coming into this. Give us a little insight about how you got into drag racing.
So I grew up around the sport. My dad raced professionally pretty much throughout my whole entire childhood, and this is Pro Stock's what I grew up watching. I mean, I would come out to the Texas Motorplex and I'd watch my dad make test laps or come out here when I was a kid. He won his first race at this race. Kind of, you know, some kids dream of, you know, playing in the World Series of a baseball game, and my dream was always to professionally race Pro Stock. And I mean, I probably made before I ever got to hop in the seat, I made, you know, a million runs in my head, and it's something I've always dreamed about.
You're not only driver Aaron Stanfield, you guys have a business out here. You guys are helping other drivers achieve their dreams. What's about that?
Yeah, so if you were to go around these pits, you would see several Stanford Racing Engines stickers. So when we get done at the NHRA races, it's a mad dash home to get back to the kids, and I build engines throughout the week when I'm not racing, and for stock and super stock, we do a lot of factory stock and factory X engines, and just pretty much throughout all the sportsman ranks of NHRA.
So now, by the time this airs, we may have a world champion on our hands here in Pro Stock. Either way, tremendous year in the NHRA, and it all started at the Pro Superstar Shootout. We're going back into that. Give us a little bit of your input. Everybody has this different view. It was like this big, massive wedding, right? Everybody has a different angle of how the Pro Superstar Shootout was. Your perspective.
Man, I thought it was a really cool event. Flo did an excellent job, and everyone involved did an excellent job of putting that race together. And I think, you know, most people don't realize how much effort it takes to put on something like that. And I think everyone knocked it out of the park. And it would be an honor to win it. It was cool. It was, you know, pretty dang cool to see my teammate Aaron Enders win it. And I hope to be in that spot this next coming year.
So what is it about it? You know, we go in there, it's testing, but it's also big money competition. The NHRA World Championship is something that everybody strives for, but we are racing head to head for big, big money at this event.
It's big money. I mean, that's definitely that's way more than we can win in most races. And I don't know, it was just most of the time when you put on these events outside of NHRA, just the competition in the air just doesn't seem the same. But at that race this year, I mean, I was nervous. You could tell there's a lot on the line, there's a lot of money on the line and some bragging rights, and it's just a cool event that I would like to add to my list.
We are talking about right here in the middle of the pits, guys. We are talking about Bradenton Motorsports Park. You don't get to go there for the NHRA Tour. I don't know if you had ever even raced there before this event.
I had only tested at that racetrack before. We go there sometimes before the season starts to make some shakedown laps with the cars. But yeah, I mean, it was an awesome facility. They did a great job. And man, I was totally impressed with the crowd it drew. I mean, it was on the level of an NHRA standard race. So it was unbelievable to me. It was packed house. So I hope to see the same thing this coming up year.
I think we will. We always go bigger and better. Of course, we're in Texas right now, so bigger and better is the theme. But we have got 3 qualifiers on one day. Do you like that, or do you prefer the 2?
I like the 3 qualifiers in one day. I'm normally a very busy person at the racetrack, so you know, just kind of that feeds into what I like. I like to stay busy, and when I get to sitting around, I might, you know, get a little bored. So yeah, I enjoy it.
Just in case your dad is racing, you and your dad are back where it all started. Pro Stock, father, son. This is your first race where you're competing with and against each other. How cool is that?
Yeah, I think if that were to happen, if there's a, you know, the chip draw or a call out, I think that would be the first person I'm going to call out. It would be my old man.
No love lost.
No love lost. We're going to set it off right. I think he raised me to be extremely competitive, and it doesn't matter if we're playing ping pong or whatever we're doing. We both have that drive to want to win in everything we do. So he's already talking a little smack. So
that shocks me none.
We've got to set it straight.
All right, Aaron, we look forward to having you at the Pro Superstar Shootout, Pro on Flo, Road to Bradenton. Tell the fans you'll see them there.
We'll see you there.